Girl looked at the thermos in her hand and suddenly everything made sense. Especially the thermos that made her heart sink because the unlucky girl the CEO had been so fond of was probably the same one. Movida. The thought of this made her mind go blank. She was already bracing herself for the worst. But then a coworker passed by. He had a similar thermos in his hand. He laughed and said he had one too, and several people in the office did. Hearing this, the girl felt a sense of relief. Hope returned. Maybe she wasn't the unlucky girl. Now her mind was racing because every little detail mattered right now. Just then, the CEO emerged from his office. The entire office stood up at the sight of him, but his gaze landed squarely on the girl. The girl gasped. The CEO passed by, and the next moment she collapsed in her chair as if she just died. Just then, her phone vibrated. It was a message from the CEO. She just met his gaze for 3 seconds. Upon reading this, her survival instinct kicked in. She forced herself to remain calm. She thought, judging by the direction the CEO was looking, it must be the guy sitting behind her, not herself. So she decided to test the CEO right away, and right then she sent a message. Is your crush a boy or a girl? The next moment, 3 question marks appeared. Then came a barrage of angry messages. The girl panicked. She immediately said she was just joking, but her doubts persisted. If it wasn't the guy in the thermos, then it was either the girl next door or herself. Her mind crashed again at the thought, but she didn't even get a chance to recover. Just then, the CEO asked her for a persuasion plan. There was no escape, so she went all out. She suggested a special necklace only available to her crush. The CEO agreed without a second's delay, and the girl began to pray silently, God, please, I'm not that girl. The next morning, she arrived at the office and began praying silently again, but she couldn't find any gifts. Then she met an excited coworker, and he made an unexpected announcement. The CEO had prepared gifts for all the female employees. Hearing this, the girl was stunned. She had suggested just one girl, and yet everyone received gifts. Now how could she find out who her real crush was? A little while later, it was her turn. HR looked at the list then again, but her name wasn't there. Surprisingly, she didn't feel bad. Instead, a slight smile appeared on her face. So the CEO doesn't like her. But then something happened that took away all her joy. The CEO suddenly arrived with bodyguards. The girl began praying silently again. God, it's just me. But the CEO stopped right in front of her. Then he pulled out a special box that no one else had. In that moment, the girl's heart gave out as she realized the truth. The unlucky girl the CEO loved was none other than herself. If you want to see part 2,